I'm Walter Mwandi. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of CCG Systems, the platinum sponsor of this year's CIGFARO conference. We decided to sponsor this conference as we fully appreciate the work and effort done by CIGFARO to promote the profession of risk and governance officers in
He is the Auditor General here in South Africa. Whenever we speak, we never have happy conversations. Hence, I don't know if we're going to have a happy conversation today either. But nonetheless, he is here. He is with us. We are truly honored to have him in our presence. His topic that he's going to be talking about today is sustaining service delivery amidst the challenging economic climate.
Thank you very much, Leanne, for that kind introduction. But I can assure you that many of you do the right thing that's required, but you are not always in control of the decisions that impact on what you need to do next. That's why I think the municipal manager from Tabachweu was lamenting the fact that professionalism is not given due care. I think I would agree with him that this is the first thing that we need to think about. How are we going to restore the integrity of our public institutions so that if they do not immediately achieve what they set out to achieve, but at least all of us can see that there's a prospect for a better and brighter environment in which finances.
Gentlemen and ladies, good morning. Avshen. Mr. President of CIGFARO and my African brother Hastings from Malawi, the leadership of CIGFARO, from where I'm standing, the issue of ethics arise in the context of social relations. In the context of laws and policies. Because it talks to society's expectations of what is right and wrong. Which is on the one hand looked at in the context of morality, but also in the context of the codification of that morality into laws. Now, ethical conduct requires personal integrity as its foundation, not so much legislative directions. Doing the right things all the time in line with legislative stipulations, but also, and most importantly, as a matter of personal disposition, doing what is right, even when there is load shedding, when it is dark and nobody sees you and you are alone, you should still be able to do that.
CIGFARO as a body in the Institute of Finance within the South African market has really assisted me in connecting with most of my customers. This conference brings together a whole lot of people that are decision makers within the municipalities, which make it easier for me as an entrepreneur to get hold of them without traveling to the various industries. So with me, what I'm taking in within this conference is leads, number one, leads that I know that I can go back and take them and turn them into sales. For someone who's a service provider who brings in services that enhance the revenue within the municipality, this conference brings about that for me. Okay, number one, my first expectations for the conference is to tell me exactly what's happening within this economic upheaval that we're having in South Africa. What is happening as the South African market, number one. Number two, having those information of what's happening with the COCTAs, with the National Treasury, you get all of that from this conference. Taking forth for the next financial year where the leads are, what's happening in terms of the South African market when it comes to revenue management. Coming to this conference, and I've been coming each and every single year for the past 4 years, it actually gives me more insight in where South Africa is going in terms of the IDPs within each and every single.
Thank you so much. I think for me today it's an honor and a privilege to be here, and specifically a topic I think that is I'm very passionate about sustainable service delivery amid economic circumstances. And I must indicate the sessions that I've attended so far has been very useful and very insightful to hear other people's view and other people's perspective. So specifically I think when I attended the session where the Auditor General himself spoke about the pillars and the strength of the basic things, the back to basic, how things can be sustained from a service delivery perspective. I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the Deputy Minister.
I mean, for me, I think it's been a wonderful day. I mean, I attended the conference last year, and I mean, just the turnout this year in terms of the response and the interest in PwC this year has been wonderful. I mean, I've met a lot of people today that I haven't met before. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces, but that's been wonderful. I mean, I think the discussions today were really interesting. They had, Mr. Kimi from the AG was there. I mean, just the conversations with the president, it was all fantastic.
I'm concerned. I think this CIGFARO conference, which to me is something that I'm attending for the first time. To me, it has been a good, very interesting first day of the conference, as obviously from a local municipality perspective, we're at the coal phase of service delivery. And I think it is actually saying to us the very importance of cooperative and collaborative governance. The third leg of government, as the three spheres of government, is your national, provincial, and local. It says to us we have to work collaboratively and cooperatively. Working in silos would not assist us to enhance service delivery and provide services to our people. It says we have to understand the value for money, that the budget and the projects that we want to deliver to our services in terms of what we are targeting to deliver must be synchronized with the budget. There cannot be services delivered and failure to make payments. It says there is a disjuncture should that happen.
Let me give you, you are able to put together all the people with expertise, all the consultants, all the companies that are dealing with local municipalities. So even us as government directly, it's not easy to put everybody together under one roof like you are doing. And for that, to be honest, if there's any other, say, institution that would do it better than you, maybe in 30, 40 years to come. For now, in the country, you are still the best. So look from where the conference started up to now, the presentations that were made actually were all thumbs up. To be honest, most municipalities have missed out because this is where ideas are exchanged. We speak of exchanging good practices. And let me be very honest. The way the Deputy Minister presented, you would feel that if you are a municipality that is not here, actually, one way or the other, you should get the presentation because it speaks directly to what we should be doing on the ground. And to put it on record, surely whoever did not make it to CIGFARO, they mustn't miss the next conference. It's high statute. All the presenters, without speaking of the qualifications, their experience, how they make presentations, really, it's 100% thumbs up. We like it.